Yo, it's Aidetundyt, and today I kind of want to discuss some of, in my opinion, some hidden gems on the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to be discussing 5 of them today, and maybe you've heard of them, maybe you haven't. I would recommend all these games, so yeah, let's go ahead and roll the intro and get this video started. The Nintendo Switch, it's got a great library so far. I mean, you got your typical Mario Karts, your Mario Parties, your Smash Bros, your Zelda, your Pokemon. But I mean, it's been hitting it out of the park with almost every single Nintendo IP. Only a few haven't made the jump, like Star Fox, F-Zero, stuff like that. Honestly, the Nintendo Switch library to me has been absolutely incredible. Yeah, we've had a few stinkers in there. Get away from me. But overall, the Nintendo Switch library has been incredible so far, and well, we all know about your typical Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, stuff like that. There's a lot of games, and all these I'm talking about are physical, have physical copies as well available. There are a lot of games that have gotten buried under the shuffle, like that just it's gotten lost in the shuffle because the eShop has thousands upon thousands of games. So I want to discuss 5 of what I consider to be hidden gems on the platform. So let's just get right into it. The first game I want to talk about is Fables. If you're a big fan of Paper Mario, especially the older styles of Paper Mario, like the old school RPGs, like Thousand Year Door, the N64, Paper Mario, give this game a try. It is you could tell, it's very inspired by Paper Mario. It's got a beautiful art style, and I've only just started with this one, but I can tell already it's going to be an amazing game. I would highly recommend Fables, the Everlasting Sapling. Because Paper Mario, the Origami King on the Switch, it was a fine game. I would give it like a solid 6 or 7 out of 10. I don't think it was a bad game. I just don't think it was what people wanted, you know? Okay, so I may have bent the rules a little bit on this next game I'm talking about. May not be a hidden gem, but it's an indie game that some of you guys might not know about, and I figured I kind of wanted to bring it up anyways. That is going to be Bloodstained: Curse of the Moon. This is the second one. This is an amazing game. Castlevania fans, especially old school Castlevania fans, if you haven't heard of this, give it a try. You could tell how much this is like inspired by Castlevania. It is almost like it just feels like a Castlevania game at this point. It's an amazing game. Once again, my copy came from limited run, my physical, but you can get it on the eShop. This is an amazing modern Castlevania game that also still feels old school. There is other Bloodstained games like Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night. That one had a different art style if I'm not mistaken. But this one, the Curse of the Moon, started off I believe on the 3DS, the first game, as a spin-off of Ritual of the Night. And funny enough, the spin-off got more popular than the game it was based on. And so the spin-off got a sequel on Nintendo Switch and all that. Next game that I'm going to be talking about, bit of a wacky title. I bought this purely based off the title because I was like, I don't know, the title was just so wacky and silly and weird to me that I had to buy it. It was a complete blind buy just based off the title alone. But it actually turned out to be a pretty decent game. A super short one, albeit, but a pretty decent game. And that is going to be Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. If you haven't heard of this game, which I don't actually know if this is a hidden gem. I actually don't know if people know about this game or not, to be honest, but I wanted to include it because I feel like it is. This is very old school Zelda-y inspired, but it has like very meta and like tongue-in-cheek humor to it. It's very short. It took me 3 hours to 100% the game, not just complete it, but like 100% it. But the humor was absolutely great. The soundtrack is a banger. Like I'm gonna crank up the let's just listen to this. Like, it's a banger. Definitely give Turnip Boy a shot. Obviously I'm going to be showing gameplay of all these on the screen. This is a great game, guys. Don't pass this one up just based off the title, or like, honestly, I think the title is very enticing. It's a hilarious game. Next game has definitely started to receive some popularity in the past like 6 months or so, whatever. I still feel like it's still in hidden gem category, but this game is starting to get more and more popular, and that is Heave Ho. This is an excellent multiplayer party game. The premise is you are controlling a head with 2 arms, and you control each arm with the left and right sticks and bumpers. and you have to help each other by swinging each other, and you have to get to the goal. Either you're helping each other or you're trying to get there first. This is an amazing game. The physics are pretty wacky to where it's like absolutely hilarious. The game is just hilarious in general. Like, it's one of those games where, like, I don't know, every death is just kind of hilarious for some reason, you know? Like, every time you die, it's just funny. Okay, so last one here. Some of you might have heard of a different game in this series from a while back, but not many people have heard of this new game in this series. So, let's take it back. Let's go to Xbox Live Arcade. Specifically Xbox Live Arcade, not PlayStation Network or stuff like that. Xbox Live Arcade. Mr. Explosion Man was one of the greats of the Xbox Live Arcade. Super fun, wacky game, all that. You guys probably know it. It was a really good Xbox Live Arcade game, Xbox exclusive. But there was another game in the series, and it got a Switch release. It is called Miss Explosion Man. My copy again is from Limited Run. This is just another fantastic platformer. I think it's a pretty damn good co-op platformer as well. Me and my brother were playing this, and it's a really good co-op game. You just kind of want your goal is to get to the end of the level, and you're just wreaking havoc, exploding things, exploding people. And overall, I think this game, I wasn't expecting too much when I bought it. I was just like, oh, there's a Miss Explosion Man on Switch. I want to give this a shot. Expecting it to be alright, but honestly not that fun. But I was having a lot more fun with this game than I thought I would. Some of the loading screens and stuff are pretty weird, and overall this game honestly surprised me with how much fun I was having. I hadn't played the original Mr. Explosion Man, so maybe the original was like that. I'd only seen gameplay footage of it, but this is a fantastic game. I would highly recommend it. It's a pretty fun co-op experience as well. Okay, so that is actually going to end it for this video. This was going to be a shorter video. Then I kind of want to just get something other than reactions out. Those are some of my hidden gems that I consider on the Switch. I could do another one in these videos, but instead of just talking about some of the physical games I have, I can go over some of the stuff that's digital only or stuff like that if you guys would like. Let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would like to see. I could definitely do that. I love showing off games that maybe haven't been noticed before, that definitely deserve a chance, even to my small audience, like that is you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, it would help a lot if you guys press the subscribe button. It's completely free, helps me out so much, and leave a like and all that while you're there. And yeah, I will go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.